Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us in this special live session from YouTube, Instagram, and also Facebook. I hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this right now. My name is Irene Putri, but you may call me Irene, the third-year student from the Economics Department from Fakultas UGM. And I'll be the host for today's live session. As we all know today, live session is really special because we're going to discuss about one of the most anticipated business case competition in 2024, which is the Gajah Mada Business Case Competition. In a brief, GAMABCC is a fruitful cooperation between UGM and also Pupuk Kaltim as a manifestation effort to provide a place for learning and mentoring by the nation's best leader in the business field, a forum for sharing insights as well as an opportunity to compete to foster leadership in Indonesian students. The theme for this year's competition is the Indonesia Food Sustainability. And this year, the competition offers a chance for the participant to win up to 100 million rupiah. Quite a prize, isn't it? So please mark your calendar because our registration will be closed on the 31st October 2024. And also our first case challenge will be released on the 9th November 2024. You may check the details on our Instagram account at GAMABCC and also our website account. And now with me today, we already have our three amazing speakers. And here first, we have Pak Gumilang Aryo Sahadewo, SEMA and also PhD, as the Vice Dean for Research Community Service, Cooperation and Alumni. Pak Gumilang, maybe you can say hi first to our audience in here.
Hey everyone, thank you for having me.
Okay, and we also have our two amazing past winners from the GAMABCC 2023. We have Kak Igusti Ayu Maresta Amrita Puspa Pujawati from Economics 2021 as the second champion from the undergraduate category from the Mandalika team. Kak Maris, maybe you can also say hi.
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying this live session.
And lastly, we also have Kak Yuanda Pangiharahap from the MBA ASEAN Master in Sustainability 2022. He's also the third champion from the graduate category from the Selat Sunda team. Kak, maybe you can say hi.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining us.
Okay, now we will move to our discussions session. But firstly, I will start the discussion from Pak Gumilang first. So, Pak Gumilang, I want to ask a bit about what are the FEB UGM's expectation in organizing GAMABCC 2024, especially with the theme of Indonesia food sustainability.
Sure, thanks Irene. So this event is very, very important for the Faculty of Economics and Business Universitas Gajah Mada in collaboration with the Alumni Association, which is Cafe Gama. And this year's competition's theme, which is on the food sustainability, is very much in line with our school's mission, which is on nurturing future-ready leaders in business and economics to foster sustainability. And I'm sure everyone watched the inauguration of the new president, President Prabowo, yesterday. And in his speech, one of the priority programs is going to be on food sustainability. So this is a huge, I would say, challenge for the Republic of Indonesia. But at the same time, this is also a global issue that involves many countries in the world. As we all know, food sustainability, food security is not only a challenge for Indonesia and developing countries, but also for every countries in the world. So this year, this is the first time that the Gajah Mada Business Case Competition is live. And it's international level. This is a timely, I would say, opportunity for everyone to chip in into the discussion, and every little details on whatever the students is going to formulate, is going to recommend during the business case competition is going to be useful for the paths for sustainability moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it is quite interesting that previously you also mentioned about shaping the future leaders. Can you elaborate more on how actually the competition such as the GAMABCC can contribute to shaping a future leaders who can face sustainability challenge in the future?
Yeah, definitely. So sustainability issue is among the top issues that we're facing at the moment. So for example, Yuanda is a student at our ASEAN Master in Sustainability Management. So at the education level, the Faculty of Economics and Business is very much concerned in developing leaders, to solve issues related to sustainability. But at the same time, I think looking at the Gajah Mada business case competition, this is a place where individuals are going to prepare data. They're going to analyze data with the theoretical guidance that they have received in the classroom. And then at the same time, they're also going to develop soft skills during the preparation as well as during the competition itself. We're talking about communication, we're talking about critical thinking, we're talking about problem solving. And so a combination of hard skills that they've learned in class and in other opportunities, as well as soft skills. And I think those two are the things that we'd like to develop for our participants. And again, this is not only for business and economic students, but this is also open for students coming from other faculties and schools across the world. So we're very excited about this year's GAMABCC.
Okay, cool. And also aligning with today, this year's theme, which is the food sustainability, we noticed that GAMABCC actually collaborate with Pupuk Kaltim. In your opinion, Pak, kira-kira how important is collaboration with industry such as Pupuk Kaltim is supporting this competition, and what is the impact on the students?
Yeah, this is very important. So, we're very, very lucky that the Faculty of Economics and Business UGM is one of the AACSB accredited institutions in Indonesia as well as in the world. And I would say one of the key features of a robust business school is the collaboration with the industry. So as you all know, the development of skills that are required by the industry and the development of industry themselves is very, very dynamic. And we want to make sure that we are aligned with the industry. We are in talk with the industry. We are in communication with the industry such that, one, the curriculum that we're offering for our students is relevant to the development of industry, as well as the required skills that our graduates would have. So I guess that's the two most important thing. But at the same time, we also want to make sure that we can have access to industry leaders from time to time. So for example, in the MBA program, we have the executive series, whereby we invite individuals in C-suite level, to fill in and to give inspiring talks as well as insights to our students. And so this is, the collaboration that we have, and we want to continue to have with the industry. And now the impact of having industry is actually to allow students, to be able to solve real problems, real issues that is not only relevant for the industry, but also relevant for the community in general. And so the idea of generating societal impact, this is something that we want to try to create within the Gajah Mada business case competition, so that when you guys provide solution, this is not only for the sake of winning the competition, but to ensure that your solution could be somehow applicable by the industry.
Okay, now I think this question, the next question is going to be a bit interesting. I believe all of our participants also want to know. So what is actually the innovations that differentiate from the past competitions and also this year's GAMABCC?
Yeah, so this is the first time that the competition is going to go international. So in the first 2 years, the competition was at the national level. It was very, I would say, successful in the sense that there were over 200 participants, or at least teams participant within a year. And then it grew in the second year. And, you both can testify the rigor of the competition, the rigor of the teams who participated in that competition as well. And so that's, I would say, the first innovation is to introduce this competition at the international level. I guess the second innovation will be the theme. We had a long discussions with Pupuk Kaltim as well as the Alumni Association, Cafe Gama, to identify the right theme. We want to make sure that the theme is relevant. And we're very lucky that it's very, very relevant in the context of Indonesia as well as in the context of policy making. As mentioned, this is one of President Prabowo's priority program in the next 5 years. So that's the second innovation. And then I would say the third innovation, and this is not something that many business case competition have is that we allow collaboration of students coming from different faculties and schools. So, for example, talking about food sustainability, students are going to collaborate with those from the Faculty of Agriculture, for example. They can collaborate with students from the Faculty of Food Technology and stuff. So this is what we want to try to introduce is multidisciplinary collaboration.
Okay, it's such a big innovation from GAMABCC for this year, and I believe it will bring a lot of benefits for our participants if you join our competition this year. So thank you so much, Pak Gumilang, for a very fruitful discussion. But maybe now we're going to move to our past winners from the GAMABCC 2023. So I want to ask to both Kayo and also Kamaras, can you share your experience in participating GAMABCC 2023 and what was the most memorable experience during the competition? Maybe we can start with Kayuanda first.
Yeah, thanks, Irene. I would say participating in GAMABCC last year, it was a very enriching experience for me. Yeah, at least for me, I learned a lot about the time dynamics and then how to collaborate with the team. And we get the real case, like Pak Gumilang said. So, and of course, how to solve it with the limited time. And the most memorable experience for me was the moment that we had to revise our work at the final submission. So yeah, we need to revise because we realized that some points were incorrect. So we need to adjust with the relevant data and relevant strategy. But it taught me the importance of agility and flexibility in solving a business problems. Yeah.
Okay, so it's all about working under pressure.
Yeah.
It must be tough back then.
Yeah.
But well, he won the competition, so maybe give applause with Kayo for Kayo and then team. Okay, maybe from Kamares, how about your opinion?
Okay, actually same with Kak Yuanda. I also feel that GAMABCC is one of the most memorable experience, especially in the competition experience. And I would say the best moment is when me and my team need to really work really hard on to make the deck, also to prepare the presentation. Even we stay at university from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. to just like rehearsal about the presentation itself. But as a result, we get the positive feedback from the judges. And finally, and the most important, we are very grateful to receive the award itself. So yeah, that's the most memorable moments.
Yeah, I think one of the uniqueness of this competition is also like how how us from like other faculty we need to learn like something new, such as from the agriculture and also how the engineering side can actually solve our problems. So yeah, if you guys from any other university that might be not related to the agriculture or to the food sustainability, that's fine because here we already have the result of how you actually from perseverance and also teamwork can result in a positive way. Okay, now I want to ask to Kamaras first. I want to know what was your biggest challenge during the competition and how did you overcome it with your team?
Okay, so the GAMABCC in 2023 is have the case that cover about the ESG and CSR in the petrochemical industry, which is I found out as an economic student very challenging. And me and my team, all of us is from the economics too, so we found that it's very challenging. But how we face that is by do a lot of brainstorming. We also do like read some journals and articles to make sure that we have better understanding about the cases itself and we can make the best solution for the Pupuk Kalimantan Timur. Yeah.
Okay, this is actually a new benefit for you if you're from different faculty, or maybe it's not, or maybe like your concentration is not related with agriculture. No worries, because you can always read some journal from the internet, or you can also ask mentoring from the relevant people from the agriculture side. Okay, now I want to know from the Kayuanda side, what was the critical success factors that you want to share with our participant that actually bring you to winning the competition?
Yeah, maybe I can summarize in three success factors in during the competition. The first one is effective collaboration. So you have a diverse team, diverse perspective and background, and then you need to understand to each other what's your role, what's your support to the team, and do not hesitate to open brainstorming and then discuss with your lecturer. Even for my group, we contact the practitioner that we know. We contact the classmate that understand the topic. So the first one is effective collaboration, and the second one is time management. Of course, this is the competition, and they require us the good result in the tight time frame. So we need to be able to prioritize and divide our tasks to each team member. And then the third one is convincing presentation. I would say the great ideas, the great result are not enough, because you need to present, you need to deliver attractively during the presentation. So the key is to be confident and then have a strong data and relevant to support your presentation.
Okay, I totally agree with your opinion on this. So maybe our participant can take note on this one. Don't forget your teamwork, your time management, and also how you communicate your solution to the judges. Okay, cool. Now I want to ask to both of Kamarasta and also Kayuanda, how actually this competition help you to develop your skills, especially in solving the business case? Maybe we can start with Kamaras first.
Okay, so this case itself is very complex, and we need to build an innovative solution because of PKT or Pupuk Kalimantan Timur have operated efficiently, and we need to make the solution that never exists or they never implemented with also the optimal effort for them to implement our solution. So by doing like problem solving and critical thinking to give the best solution, I would say this helped me to conquer my business case competition, even the other business case competition, and I can learn a lot from this competition. So it helped me not only growing as personally, but also growing in my academic and non-academic things, which is the competition itself.
Okay, so the skill is actually implementable even outside of the competition itself, on your academic or even maybe on your non-academic activities. Okay, that's cool. How about Kayuanda?
Yeah, in my opinion, for us as students, maybe this is not like the theory that we learn in the class, but this is the real case that we can apply our theory that we learn from the class with the real case. So from this competition, it developed our hard skill like business development, data analysis, and how to interpret the data to make the good strategy for the case. And also the soft skills, of course, because we need to present, we need to deliver the point, we need to deliver the strategy attractively. This is, I think, the complete skills like hard skill, soft skill we get from this competition.
Yeah, I agree. I think one of the most beneficial thing when you jump into like a business case competition, you can actually see the real life problem from a business case, and it is actually implementable maybe in the future when you work in a business development, especially related with the industry from your business case competition. Okay, now I want to know from Kamaras, after winning GAMABCC, have you noticed any impact either from the academically or in terms of the career opportunities, maybe other than what you have already mentioned previously?
Okay, so in academically, like what Kak Yuanda have mentioned before, that we need to apply our theoretical knowledge to the real business problem, which I gain a lot of knowledge by doing that. I know about the petrochemical industry. Other than that, I know about the business cycle that happened on that industry itself and the economics factor that influence the company profitability, which it was invaluable knowledge that I have gained. Other than that, in career opportunity, of course, this prestigious competition give me like a lot of career opportunities because of this competition is well known by the recruiters itself. And when I did the interview, most of them is talking or asking about how the GAMABCC itself and how the GAMABCC help you grow as a student. And yeah, that's the impact or the benefit that I can get from the GAMABCC in terms of academic and also in the career.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I think back again, since this is actually from a real business case, so I believe the HR or the recruiter from any company, they will ask how you actually solve the real problem, so it can they can understand you more how you can actually solve the problem in their company. Okay, how about you, Kak Yuanda?
Yeah, I think the competition doesn't have a direct impact. I mean, like you will be recruited by the HR or the company directly, unless you are lucky with the with the condition. Yeah, yeah. But at least for me, this is a value added, one of the value added in my resume. And then I can tell the story, I can tell the experience to the HR or the recruiter about this competition, how this competition developed my skills, and then of course this competition aligned with my program study, so it will be helpful for me to get the job, to add the value to my resume. Yeah.
Okay, so it can actually become a portfolio for your application on the career opportunity. Okay, that's such an amazing benefit if you join the GAMABCC competition. Okay, now I want to ask, let's start with Kayonda this time. I want to ask from your perspective, what advice would you give to the students who wants to participating in GAMABCC this year?
Yeah, maybe I have answered this question. Yeah, I would advise the students to join because this is the good opportunity to develop ourselves in terms of apply our knowledge from the university to the real case, because this is like the representative of the real case in your job in the future, because you will work in the group with the diverse background from agriculture, maybe from engineering, economic, etc., etc. And then how you collaborate, how you make the idea become the comprehensive solution. Yeah, I think you need to try because this is free, of course, and this is the international competition, and you need to feel the vibes during the competition. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think what you mentioned about the free registration, it is such a benefit because among the international competition that I know, actually that's not much if the competition that you can register free, but you can get a chance to win the prize up to 150 million rupiah. It was such an amazing benefit. So don't miss your chance, guys. Maybe from Kamara, how about from your side, what kind of advice that you can give to our participants?
Okay, so the advice is the first thing first. Remember that teamwork is very important. So make sure you guys do like a lot of brainstorming and also researching. And please make sure that you guys communicate effectively because you need to develop the innovative solutions. And I would say after you going or you do those things, it will help you to have like the bigger chance to win the GAMABCC. Oh yeah, and also don't forget to ask feedback from your lecturers, advisor, and even the professional from the Pupuk Kalimantan Timur. Just like reach out their LinkedIn and ask about what our strategy is. Is it any revision that do you want to give for our team and something like that. So yeah, by doing that, I would say your team will have a bigger chance to win the GAMABCC.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, guys, so don't hesitate more. So don't forget to register yourself and also your team because I would say there are a lot of benefits that you can gain by joining this competition. So don't miss your chance. Okay, so after we have a tough discussion with Pak Gumilang and also with Kamaras and Kayuanda, I want to remind all of our participants that our registration deadline for GAMABCC, it will be closed on 31st October 2024, and the pre-competition will be on the 1st November 2024, and the first case will be revealed on the 9th November 2024. As for the more details, you can check through our Instagram at GAMABCC and also through our website, gamabcc.com. Okay, now I think since a lot of participants maybe already heard a lot from all of our amazing speakers in here, we can move to our Q&A session. So I just want to remind all of our participants, as already mentioned in the poster, that there will be an interesting giveaway up to 500 rupiah and an exclusive merchandise for 10 best participants in this Q&A session. So shoot your chance by asking the question through our comment section. Okay, so actually there are a lot of questions that's already received here. I think I will start with the first question. It's from the Instagram. It's from @Shofi Hawa. Maybe this question will be directed to Pak Gumilang. So, Pak, are there any new addition or change in the competition format in 2024 compared to the previous year?
There's not much changes to the competition format. Although last year we have a online pre-competition, and then we have the first final in our MBA campus in Jakarta before the grand final in Yogyakarta. So this year is going to be a bit different since this is the first time for us to have this at the international level. And so we're going to do the pre-competition online. We're going to do the first final online. And then we're going to have the grand final in Jakarta. So the idea is that we want to make sure that we have as many as international teams who can participate in the competition. And Jakarta is the hub for Indonesia. So I believe that there's going to be a bigger chance if we have the grand final in Jakarta. And we're going to have the grand final in Taman Mini Indonesia Indah. So this is going to be a cool final as well. And we're hopeful that international students who join is going to be able to experience the mini Indonesia. So that's kind of like the biggest change that we had format-wise. I don't think that there is any major changes to last year's.
Okay, it's actually really interesting. But
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, last year the final was in UGM, right? Okay, with this year it's gonna be in Taman Mini, guys. Wow, it's really cool. Okay, thank you, Pak Gumilang. Now I want to ask. I think this question can be asked to three of our amazing speaker here. It's also from Instagram. It's from Marina Menari. So what are the primary criteria used to evaluate the participants, and how can participants maximize their scores? I think I will start this with Pak Gumilang first, because I think you can give from the perspective of the judges, and we can move to our participants.
Sure, definitely. So I guess one of the main components is also going to be the solutions, the business solutions that you provide to the company. So this is in terms of the feasibility of your proposed solution. You can have a very, I would say, complex, business solutions. But at the same time, the question is whether it's going to be applicable or not. And so in particular, the industry is going to ask the question whether this is feasible or not. So that's kind of like the first thing that they want to know. And then second, is it going to be beneficial finance-wise? So at the end of the day, while this is about food sustainability, but we also have to think about the sustainability of the company. So we want to make sure that all business solutions, have to generate positive net values for the company. And then, of course, the dynamic of the presentation is something that we care about. And so if you strengthen, your business solution as well as, your teamwork dynamic, I think that's going to be two of the core evaluations. Yeah.
Okay, so don't forget to make sure that your analysis is actually relevant with your solution, and it is actually applicable, and how can you convincing the judges that this is feasible in terms of implementation and also financial. Okay, cool. Maybe from our last year participants, how you actually convince the judges that your solution is the best one and deserve to win the competition. Maybe start from Kak Yuanda first.
Yeah, in addition to Pak Gumilang said, maybe I want to add the being creative to give the solution. In my case, we make the attractive name of our strategy to offer to the company, because every participant has the same resource like us. You can search from Google. You can use AI to help you to find the solution. But being creative is from your side. So being creative, and then how to convince, how to deliver the idea attractively, to make the judges impressed with your idea. Because I think mostly the idea from last year is quite same, yeah, offer from the participants, but how to deliver and how to make this creative strategy. This is the value added. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe from Kamares?
Okay, so for myself, for my team actually, we did like a benchmarking to the company in Norwegia, and because of that, we can like convincing the judges that it is implementable in Indonesia, because of we also have like did some adjustment to the strategy itself. So make sure that your strategy have been implemented, so you can convince to the judges. And other than that, you can also did some impact measurement. So not only about the financial profitability, but you can also mention about the social impact or even environmental impact on your strategy, and how the strategy will impact this company. Like let me say 3P framework: people, planet, and profit. So yeah, I would say that's how your strategy will give like a point or added point from the judges.
Okay, yeah, that's really cool, and I truly agree with both of your opinions. So it is true. Usually, when it comes to business case competition, the solution that offered by from each group is actually similar, but what makes it different is how you deliver it, how you communicate it to our judges. So make it unique, make it memorable for the judges, and also please make sure your impact calculated. Maybe it's better in quantity rather than a qualitative, right? So yeah, maybe for this year's participants, you can take note on that. Okay. Now there's a question. It's from the Instagram. It's from Royan Kurniawan. He asked that the business case in this competition use a real case or a simulation case. Maybe from Pak Gumilang first, Pak.
Yeah. So we're going to use real case. So we collaborate closely with Pupuk Kaltim about the details of the case. So the Faculty of Economics and Business, and we have about 5 faculty members who are writing the cases. And these cases are real cases that Pupuk Kaltim is currently facing, or it's an aspiration that they'll have in the near future. And so every solutions that is going to be discussed during the Gajah Mada Business Case Competition is going to be quite useful. And again, while this this competition serves for Pupuk Kaltim, but at the end of the day, it's going to be also applicable to other issues as well. So I guess there's a lot of potential lessons learned from the learnings as well as from the business solutions proposed by the team.
Okay, so I think this is also a benefit if this is a real case, because you can actually find the real data from like other countries or maybe even in Indonesia. So yeah, real case is something that is beneficial for this type of competition. Okay, thank you, Pak Gumilang. Now there's also another question. It's also again from Instagram. It's from ADMLF __. He asks about how the result of this business case competition are applied. Is there any follow-up mentoring in the solution for real case of business? We begin, Pak Gumilang.
Yeah. So in the sense that the business solutions is going to be implemented or not by Pupuk Kaltim, that's going to be basically the prerogative of Pupuk Kaltim. However, we do have a case in the first year of the business case competition, if I believe, that the winners are also contacted, and then they have an opportunity to engage with Pupuk Kaltim after the closure of the competition. And the idea is to provide them with the opportunities to learn further about Pupuk Kaltim, to intern in Pupuk Kaltim, and to also share the findings during the competition to Pupuk Kaltim. So that's actually the idea is for Pupuk Kaltim to also find future talents that is potentially could collaborate or to work with Pupuk Kaltim. At the end of the day, you guys will spend many hours digging into data. You'll spend many hours doing analysis. And this is something that perhaps, it's going to be very, very valuable to Pupuk Kaltim. So let's see, let's see what they're going to offer this year. But I think that's a good idea that, there is a further opportunities of mentoring from Pupuk Kaltim. Yeah.
Okay, I think this is like another benefit.
Yeah.
If you can actually win this competition, you have the chance to work directly with the Pupuk Kaltim to solve actually the food sustainability problem in Indonesia. Okay, now there's also a question it's from YouTube. This is actually quite an interesting question. This is from Angga Makarim. So, based on the participant experience, how you actually balance the focus on sustainability with the need for profitability and scalability for the proposed solution? This is a really interesting question. So maybe we can start with Kayonda first.
Yeah, because I'm from the sustainability program study. So this is the normal, things that we need to balance between profit and impact, either in environment or social. So to make the business can be gone through, we need to balance like the profit and then the impact that the company want to want to get. So the first one is we need to analyze, we need to collect the data, we need to compare we need to get the benchmark, either from the international company or the national company to make, do they have this kind of initiative same like this company? If they have, so we have the benchmark to compare. And then we need to analyze the requirement from the market. So this is important to know, like how the impact can be implemented, can be applied on the field, and then how to balance the profit and the impact during the implementation. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we're talking about the profit, we also need to make sure about the costs. So make sure, because in Indonesia itself, sustainability is, you can say it's still costly. It's, So maybe for the participant, you can remember that the profitability and also the sustainability, it has to be balanced. So remember about your cost of solution. Okay, now how about from your opinion, Kamares?
Okay, so from my opinion, profitability and sustainability need to be balanced and need to be responsible by the company itself. All of the company in the world need to be like consider about the sustainability matters, because of in today's era or in today's decade, a lot of issue comes from the sustainability things. And I will give the example from the PKT or Pupuk Kaltim, because of the last year case is about how to minimize the decarbonization from the production. If I'm not mistaken, they also mentioned about green ammonia. And by doing that, by doing the make the less carbon or decarbonization, they can actually produce more fertilizer, which at the same time you can like do sustainability effort as well as get more profitability. So this can be like a win-win solution for the PKT itself. So yeah, I would say that it's very important to balancing both of the sustainability and profitability.
Yeah, I think one of the keys also how you actually thoroughly research on how the current technology can implement on the sustainability sides and how can it is also profitable to the business. Okay, thank you so much. And again, there's a question from the YouTube, and it is directed to our past participant. It's from IUR. She asks, how do Kak Yuanda and Kamaresta conduct research effectively to ensure the team gathers the accurate data? This is a bit tricky question because personally, I usually find it's really hard to find the relevant data with our analysis. So what's your opinion? Maybe start with Kamaras.
Okay, so my suggestion is first, once you get the cases, make sure that you read the annual report of the Pupuk Kalimantan Timur because of they have a lot of information on the annual report, and because of that you can understand more about the company itself. And the second, do benchmarking because of a lot of company in the world have done like a better or more forward rather than our company in Indonesia. So learn from them and just like take some adjustments. So you like inspired by the strategy, but adjust with the current like geographic or the current province that PKT public or manufacturer is on that. So yeah, benchmarking and adjust. And after that, make sure that the implementations is visible.
Okay. How about from Kayuanda?
Yeah, I agree with Mares because this is the real business case. So the resource, the data is already in the reporting in their website or other companies' report. So we can search, we can ask either the practitioner in the same industry or the people from the company, because this is the real business case. So the data should be the same in the reporting and then in the competition. So you need to be active to ask and do not hesitate to discuss with other people, other practitioner and your lecture to get the insight how to get the good data.
Okay. I think I want to like have a follow-up question since both of you mentioned a lot that you contact either mentor, either lecturer, or maybe like expert on the field. So can you tell the participants more how you actually approach the experts, how you find the expert to finally give you some feedback on your solution and then can win this competition? Maybe start with Kayuanda first.
Yeah, in my case, because before I pursue my master degree, I already have a job. So I had some connection to which related with this topic. So I can contact them to help me and discuss about the case of business competition. And beside that, I also contacted the practitioner maybe from LinkedIn. And sometimes they are happy if we contact them because they will learn as well from us because we will ask the new business case, the new things that they haven't answered before. Yeah.
Okay. How about Kamaras?
Yeah, actually, same with Kak Yuanda, but I also contact the PKT, one of the PKT employees, to ask them about is our strategy is implemented, or is our strategy need to be like revised or some adjust, because of like we don't really know as a members, we don't really know about the actual situation of the company, right? So I was contact one of the PKT employee by LinkedIn, but make sure before you contact them, make sure that you have prepared all of the materials you want to ask and your deck, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is actually one of the opportunity that usually missed by participants. You can actually utilize like LinkedIn or maybe other social media to contact the expertise or maybe relevant people to get a feedback on your solution. Okay, thank you so much. And now this is actually a question for Pak Gumilang. So it's from Instagram. It's from Abdillah Abdillah HSN underscore. So from year to year, are there any requirements that usually missed by the participants that failed them to pass the administration selection?
Not necessarily. So I guess the basic requirement and the basic criteria to fulfill the administration stage is actually quite straightforward. It's about having a team that meets all of the criteria that is already set by the committee. Also by having a faculty member who's going to supervise the team. And I guess that's it. I don't think that there is anything I would say very specific or special that would disqualify the team from the administration stage. So this is quite straightforward, hopefully. Yeah.
Okay, maybe a follow-up question, sir.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not about the administration selection. How about during the competition? What is usually that being missed by the participant that make them actually fail to attempt to the final stage or maybe to
I
winning?
see. Okay, so from what I learned from previous cases that didn't pass, from the preliminary or the pre-competition into the final, and then from the final into the grand final. I guess one, it's about the feasibility of the proposed business solution. Sometimes they're too theoretical. Sometimes it's not. It's unrealistic. And so those are, I would say, the cases that won't go through the pre-competition or the final stage. So we want to make sure that you have enough data, and we're talking about not only quantitative data but also qualitative data to back up your argument. And then if you're supported by data, then whatever analysis that you're going to do is going to, I would say, produce some insightful, proposed solution. I guess that's one of the key. And of course, understanding the business landscape, the government regulations, as well as the known business constraints are also going to be very important. And so I would suggest that make sure that you really understand the cases at hand, really try to dig deep into the data, and then strengthen your analytical tools. Students can students use, say, for example, Maker Porter's 5 forces, for example, but there are other analytical tools that they can use out there. So combining these tools will actually strengthen, but again, you have to be realistic, as well as making sure that the business case is going to be feasible. I guess that's kind of like the gist of it. But again, there are going to be other components that are going to be evaluated by the judges at each initial stage. So you want to make sure that you also fulfill those criteria, and you can find that in the official handbook.
Okay. So make sure our participants take note the feasibility and also the implementability of your solution. It has to be strong enough for convincing the judges. Okay, now there's also a question from YouTube. This is for our past participants. So it's from Dimas Sangkaran. How to find solution that never existed, like Amaresta mentioned before? Is there any reference that we can use to find reference solution? Maybe we can start with Kamaras first.
Okay, so the one thing is do like benchmarking that I have just before. A lot of company have done better than the PKT itself, and back then in my experience, I did like research in ESG Sustainalytics risk. And from that, I learned that there are a lot of strategy that can be actually merged. So like one strategy to 2 strategies can actually merge into one strategy. So the one strategy is the new strategy that never exists because you merge the past 2 strategies. So do creative for making the strategy itself, and make sure that the strategy is feasible and implementable.
Okay, maybe for Kayuanda.
Yeah, I think at least from my experience last year, there is no business case that doesn't have a solution, because we have first of all, we need to get the good data. We need to analyze the data and get the insights. I think from that part, we can generate the solution. Either this solution already exists or this is the new solution. Because the company or the judges have the expectation about the result, about the strategy that we propose. So I think there is no reason to make the business case become a difficult things. Yeah, just get the good data and then analyze, and you can generate the good strategy as well, good solution.
Okay, thank you so much, Kamares and also Kayuanda. And I think the last question gonna wrap up our Q&A session today. So for our participant, you can take note that your analysis, your data, and also how you implement your solution, you have to make sure it is feasible, it is relevant, and you have to make sure you can convince the judges by making a unique communication skills, and also by making a unique solution. You can do benchmark, you can ask expertise to do so. So probably that's all for our Q&A session today. So thank you so much for our participants who already shoot their question in our comment section. And if there's any more question, maybe you can ask directly maybe to our past participants. Maybe you can promote your Instagram if you don't mind, or maybe LinkedIn. So maybe our viewers in here can ask a bit more about how to win the GAMABCC. Maybe with Kayonda first.
Yeah, I think feel free to reach me on Instagram or LinkedIn. On Instagram, you can add Pangi Yuanda, and on LinkedIn, Yuanda Pangi Harahap. Yeah.
Okay, Kamares.
Okay, so for me, feel free to approach me through LinkedIn, Igusti Ayu Maresta Amrita, and just ask to me like, if you want to pass that, you can also just DM me on LinkedIn. So yeah, I will give it to you.
Okay, don't miss the chance, guys. Don't forget to contact them if you feel like it is necessary for you to get a feedback from the past winners. Okay, so thank you so much for the enthusiasm. And for the 10 best participants, it will be announced on FIB UGM's Instagram account by latest tomorrow. So stay tuned to our Instagram account. Okay, now after a fruitful and served discussion, it is time for us to wrap up this session. Thank you so much once again to Pak Gumilang, Kamares, and also Kayuanda for the exclusive insights about the GAMABCC, and we hope it will help our viewers in here to excel in GAMABCC 2024. And for our beloved viewers, I want to remind you once again that our registration will be closed on 31st October 2024, and the pre-competition will be held on the 1st November 2024. The first challenge will be on the 9th November 2024. The cultural day will be on the 23rd November 2024. And lastly, the grand final, it will be on the 24th November 2024. You can find more details on our Instagram account at GAMABCC and also through our website, gamabcc.com. Okay, it was really nice to spend our afternoon with all of you and also with our amazing speakers in here. And that's it from all of us. Hope to see you again at GAMABCC 2024. Thank you so much, guys.
Hey, good job. Selamat.
Wow.